Okay. Uh, on behalf of Dr. KB IPR Consultancy, and I welcome you all for this course. This course, typical title is Patent Agent Exam Preparation and Expert Approach. In this today's class, I'm going to discuss about how we have to prepare before attending this course itself, and I'm going to also talk about basics of intellectual property rights. Okay, this is a basic topic, and I hope everybody have seen the what is patent agent, what is the roles of patent agent, what is the examination is about, and what we'll be covering in the earlier presentations. I hope I've also sent the link, YouTube link. Those who have not attended, they might have got to see the link. Everybody say, have you seen the link? Please say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If any,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Frequently, I'll be asking question also, and after my presentation, every 10 minutes also, I'll give time for you to ask question. Don't worry. There is no issues. I will patiently answer all your questions. Okay, right. Who I am? That question. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Kanda Babu. I basically belong to Chennai. I studied my bachelor degree in Coimbatore and my master degree and PhD at IIT Madras. Okay, right. I am from background of mechanical engineering. Okay, then after my PhDs and all, I have joined in Anna University. Anna University, one of the leading university in India. It is in top 10, and I am working as a professor in the university in the department of manufacturing. I am specialized in manufacturing. I have also holding an additional responsibility as a director, Center for Intellectual Property Rights. We have a separate cell for that, in which I am working as a director also. Then our credit, I have been there for almost 6 years, and so far I have facilitated to file more than 120 patents, and 50 of them have granted. An average one patent we will file for the university, either for research scholar or students or faculty member, and also we file outsiders, entrepreneurs, startups, and so on. So this is my background. Based on our expertise, based on our credibility, WIPO, WIPO, World Intellectual Property Office Organization, has recognized as Technology and Innovation Support Center. The highest body in IPR is WIPO. They have recognized our center. Indian Patent Office has recognized as a facilitator. Okay, as facilitator for startups and so on. Okay, I am also the nodal officer Kapila program, something like that. And on the other hand, personally, I also filed 24 patents as on now. 8 of them have granted. Basically, I spent time into understand how to do innovation, how to understand the student psychology, and what are the problems faced during filing. In academic institutions, students will come and go. They will not be staying long as far as the exam. It will take 2 to 3 years and so on. Now, in order to avoid also what to do, how to do, and all, I have learned. Okay, right. Then I have also qualified the patent agent, and at that time I thought, why can't we share this also to others so that many people become patent agent, so that we will get some knowledgeable society. So, okay, this is about my background. And last time, 2 months before, we had a first batch, and now 45 people have joined in that course. Now regularly we are having they are having discussion on alternate days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They are also discussing about group discussion is going on. Similarly, you will be also doing the group discussion. I'll tell you how to do and other things. So whenever the question arises in the group discussion, I used to answer it and so on. Sometimes I also participate in the group discussion. Today also, they are also doing some group discussion. Okay, since it's a weekend, they felt okay, we can discuss like that. Also, it's going on. So this is what happened. I think in this present batch, almost 20 people have joined. I think 4 or 5 people they told they'll join next week and so on. So this is the scenario now for the right. Presently, normally we planned a class in such a way. I understand the working professionals And based on that, we are planned in such a way weekend courses on Saturday from 6 to 8. This will go for 2 weeks at least. Then we will decide if there is any alternate requirement like that. Saturday 6 to 8 p.m. It may go up to 8:15 or 8:30, depends upon the questions, answers, something. It never went less than 8:20 or 8:30. Then another one is Sunday tomorrow, Sunday morning from 10 to 12. It went up to 12:30, 1 o'clock also, many other times. So this is what we planned. And I will also send the schedule, don't worry. I have planned in cover at minimum of 2 months our class will be there. Okay. And if there is necessity, I think because of Christmas and New Year holidays, I have shifted to another 2 weeks extra. So by January 15th, we will be winding up this course. Okay, this is the overall plan. I will send the schedule also. I will cover chapter wise. Okay. First 2 days. Today is basics on intellectual property rights. Tomorrow I am going to tell you how I am going to cover the future classes. Okay, what I will be covering in future classes, and I will be also telling you a typical live example of from scratch how the work is started and how to start filing, what are the forms, various forms to be filled, how to fill, then to grant. Okay, still after hearing, FER, response, hearing, like that. Okay, there are various stages I am going to discuss in the basics. Okay, don't worry. So this is what my basic background and basic plan, and my team members are there. I would like to introduce my team member, Dr. Mr. Miss Kartika is a legal person. I think she has taken permission today for some other work. Another one is Miss Abhirami. She is also a patent agent. Okay, so under my leadership in university, there are 6 patent agents, and 3 are in consolidated pay, 2 are in Kiran IPR scheme. Okay, they are in training in Kiran IPR scheme. So they also qualified. After they joined, within 3 months, examination was there, and they also qualified. So this is our background on IPR and related matters. Okay, now before we go to the courses, what we have to do is whenever my class is there, try to attend. Please take a notebook and note also. And the first thing you have to do is you have to buy this patent act. Already I informed in the group also in the link. I told you, no, the important is 2022, wherein all the amendments are there. Okay, and this is LexisNexis. Okay, this may not be available in your regular Amazon.com or Flipkart.com. So I given the link here. Those who are joined late also, I'll give one more time. Don't worry. By going to the link, you can buy it. It will around only 220 something like that. Okay, I used to purchase at least twice or thrice months once, because I'll write notes, then I'll purchase new, like that. For my preparation, I purchase 2 to 3 times. Okay, right. Now, why? Because you should have different color pencils or a different color pen or a sketch or something like that in order to note important points in the book. Whenever you feel, you can write also. Okay, right. So that when you read, you can recollect why it is right. If you don't understand the meaning also, I'll write. I will give my presentation in the chapter, which at the time you will know. Right. Then to get an idea about what was the last questions or some of the answers from 4 year answers was been given by the this book, Dr. Sheetal Chopra book. That will be also helpful. If you are interested, you can also buy this book also, but this will cost around 700 something like that. Then what are the other thing required is, I hope everybody now you got connectivity, everything. I request you to buy a very good pen, different color pen, a notebook, long size notebook with a ruled notebook. But in examination, they are going to give the ruled paper. So you practice in ruled notebook, different color or sketch mark or like this, and pencil with good eraser. Okay, then keep water bottles nearby, and try to concentrate lecture and frequently ask question. Minimum you talk to me at least 2 times in every class. Okay, so you make it an habit, and you should try to ask at least 2 questions. Definitely you have to ask 2 questions so that I know how far you are in the time. Right, this is what the requirement. Whenever there is a meeting, I'll be there by 5 to 10 minutes before. You also try to be there 5 minutes before. Okay, you can ask questions before any session starts also, right? so that you can clarify some doubts, something like that. All of you should participate in the discussion, and always have this book. It will take 3 to 4 days to come. So by next Saturday, I need your book. Before next Saturday, I want everybody to have the book. Okay, so please try to order by today or tomorrow so that you will get it by next week. And keep pencil notebook ready. Okay, right? Keep it ready whenever there is a class. So this is my preparedness. How to you have to prepare yourself for the classes. We take serious classes, and so we will watch. We will be very serious in how people are attending also. Okay, so this is basics about the preparedness. Now, before coming to the major topic today, any doubt so far from participant? Any doubt? Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Thank you. Please respond like this. Yes, no, like that. Now, those who joined late also, once again, I welcome you all on behalf of Dr. KB IPR Consultancy. This is basically about to crack how to crack the patent agent exam. We have learned that art. That is what I am sharing with you. And today we are going to cover basics of IPR. Maybe some may be not aware about IPR. Some may be new, some may be intermediate, some may be well versed, maybe want to revise like that. I found all are there in the group. Okay, and this I think I have introduced myself. Whenever you want, you can put questions also in the discussion group. Okay, right. I will form also another group, which is full official, wherein I will put only the notes or the class material, something like that, so that you need not miss anything like that. Okay, in our WhatsApp group, try to avoid even saying good morning or good night like that. Try to give information only related to IPR. Okay, I would like to have more discussion in the form of question and answer. Somebody can pose question, somebody can answer like that. Okay, don't mind also if you give wrong answer, I will correct it. Okay. Okay, now I think these are copyrighted, so I would like to tell you in the first class itself, do not record or do not do anything like that. Few 1 or 2 lectures I will give you, don't worry, and I will also give you a recording for not more than 3 classes. Okay, sometimes if you miss some classes due to health issues or some important functions, I will give you the recording. Don't worry, I have put in YouTube also some of the recordings. You can go and search in YouTube also. You can put Kandababu or Dr. Kandababu. Some of the recordings are there. You can also watch. Right. Now, before I start my presentation, I would like to know briefly about yourself, and from which place you are coming from. What is your background? How IPR is relevant to you? Why, where you are working, or something like that. Then, what is expected from this course? Okay, so that I will try to cover. I think anybody can start now.
Sir, I start.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir, I'm Dr. Shailendra Singh.
Yes.
Uh, I'm organic chemistry. I'm a specialization in MSc in organic chemistry,
Hmm.
and I did my MBA as well as a PhD in management.
Hmm.
And I have completed just LLB also.
Very good, sir.
So I want go for IPR
Oh.
as a domain area for my specialization. So that's why I have joined your class to become a patent agent.
Very, very good, sir. With background of other degree and LLB, it definitely help you. Only LLB, you will not eligible for patent agent, so you need other degree also. I think you are in correct line, sir. Proper line. Welcome, I welcome you also.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Any others? Next person. Hello, good.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Shanti Sudha Samuel. I'm located in Bangalore. Uh, I did my PhD in biochemistry. I filed a patent, one patent on my own,
What is it?
through the university.
Okay.
And currently, I'm working as an intern with one of the law firms here in Bangalore. and I want to clear the exam so that I can pursue my career as an IPR agent
Yes,
in
very good. Okay,
biotechnology.
well, very good, very good.
Thank
Welcome, madam. Okay, next. Next.
Hello everyone, my name is Anubhav. Currently, I am located in Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. I am graduated in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Delhi Technological University, and I am currently working as Senior Patent Analyst at IP company. And I have some experience working on patent drafting, patent prosecution, prior art searching, etc.
Very good, very good. Okay, sir. Next.
Good
Next,
evening
please.
to everyone.
Yeah,
This is Dr. Ali Malani from Ahmedabad. I am working with the Synergy Sciences Private Limited. And earlier I have worked with Piramal Pharmaceuticals and so many Amnil Pharmaceuticals. So we are filing the patents from our company, but that is the different department, intellectual property rights department is there. And I am very well aware about the technical phenomena
yeah.
related there, in chemistry related, but not aware what is the different meaning of that A1, A2. So to go in the, deeply in the this area, I have joined this course. Thank
Very,
you.
very good, very good, sir. Next, please.
Yeah, sir. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Vinod.
Yeah, sir. Myself, I am Dr. S. Vinod. I am from Chennai. I am working in Jerusalem College of Engineering as an HOD of EEE. I'm on my own interest. I want to know about in and out of patent, and I have to join for try to write it as an exam and try to clear as a patent agent.
Very good,
Thank
very
you.
good, very good, very good.
Good evening, all. I am Soundarya. I am working as assistant professor in VSA Engineering College, Salem. I have attended the IPR workshop. From that workshop, I came to know about the patent agent exam. So, in order to prepare, I joined this course. Sir.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Welcome, welcome, madam. Next, please.
I am Devraj. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I am Devraj. I'm a retired faculty member from Bangalore. I retired from engineering college. I've attended a few refresher courses on IPR. I would like to keep myself busy so that
Very good, sir.
I can be of some help even after retirement. And then I would like to clear this patent agent exam. It will help me. And I am from a chemistry background.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, sir. Next.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, myself, Gnanashekhar. My specialization in fracture mechanics, and I'm also working in a mechanical department in PA Engineering College in Pollachi. So I'm new to this course on IPR, but I know that what is IPR, I know that, but the basics things I know that, but what is the required for the to filing the patent? So this much I don't know, sir. So I
Okay.
want to learn this one. That's why I joined this course.
Very good. Okay. Next.
Hello everyone.
Yes.
I am Jyotsna. I have done my PhD from IIT Kharagpur in chemistry, and I have also done the PG diploma in IPR in from Bangalore.
Hmm.
Also, I have done because I am interested in the patent related job. That's why I have done the how to search and drafting course from the WIPO,
Hmm.
and that is the distance learning. And I want to continue my career in the IP course. That's why I want to be a patent agent also.
Oh, very nice,
That's
madam.
why yeah, that's why I have joined this course.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Any others?
Good evening, sir.
Good
I
evening.
am I am Manorama. I am 11th pledge women scientist scholar from Taipei. I want to learn about drafting, so I joined this course.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
Any others still there?
Sir, good morning, sir. Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I am Dr. K. Anaram. I am working as a professor in Avinasilingam University, Coimbatore, sir. I am working in a Department of Electronics and Communications.
Very fine. Very nice, madam. Any other
Thank
still?
you.
Any other? Yeah.
Good evening, sir. This is Piyush Kumar
Right.
Parik. I am working as professor and head of IPR cell in Nite Meenakshi Institute of Technology, and this is my second attempt for patent agent exam.
Definitely will pass this time, so don't worry.
Thank you, sir. With your
Okay.
blessings and
Okay.
support, we
Okay.
will clear,
We
sir.
ensure,
Thank you.
don't worry. Any
Thanks.
other still there?
Yes, good evening,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Happy evening to all.
Uh,
Yeah, ma'am, you
Good
can.
evening. Yeah, thank you. Good evening, sir.
yes.
I'm Dr. Vani Vasudevan. I'm working as a professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department in IIT Meenakshi Institute of Technology. I'm a colleague of Dr. Piyush. So my expectation in this course is I wanted to know from the basics till whatever is required to appear for the patent agent exam. And with your guidance and support, we both can apply and clear the exam. This is our expectation from the course, sir.
Okay. I will keep in your
Thank you.
my mind from the scratch. I will start. Don't worry, madam. Those are
Okay,
familiar
sir. Thank
also.
you
I
so
will
much.
make them interesting. Don't worry. Okay. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Happy evening to all. This is Dr. Parthiban from Knowledge Exchange. Myself is the founder and director. Still now, I hold 15 plus patents, including two international grants, and also associated with the JNN Institute of Engineering as assistant professor heading R&D department. Okay, we are giving intro awareness programs, what you said, Kapila and also NIPAM and all. But as a director, when we are going to give all these awareness to the students and faculties and also be a patent agent, it will be very useful. For that the reason I inspired with Dr. Kandababu sir. I learned, I listened so many lessons from him. That is the reason I joined as a patent agent, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Any others? Okay. I think everybody is there. I hope because I was thinking that somebody will join, somebody will ask later like that. Okay, let it be. Now, let me start my presentation. Thank you very much for all your introduction. Okay. Okay. I hope I have given some of the glimpse in the patent day about examination in the last class itself. I hope I also given in the YouTube. Okay. Now, what I'm going to talk today about basics. I'm going to talk about what is meant by invention as well as the innovation. What is meant by intellectual property, how to understand intellectual property, right? And what are patent and non-patentable inventions, and basically, simply, how to understand patent filing procedure, and what are the statistics of what this IPR states now, who leads, which state is filing more, and so on, and what are the assistance you get from outsiders for filing patents. Okay, so this is what my presentation. Basically, I want to tell you what is the difference between invention and innovation. If you find first time in this world, then it comes under the category of invention. First time a phone, then it is an invention. And if you improve on that particular product, then it comes under the category of innovation. Patent is granted for both invention as well as innovation. A typical example for innovation, I'll tell you. A fan is there in your room. If there is no remote controlled fan to adjust the speed of the fan, if you are finding for the first time in this world, then it can be called as innovation. Then already remote control fan is there. Somebody comes with an idea of voice recognition fan to increase the speed or to decrease the speed or switch on or switch off, something like voice recognition fan, that also can considered as an innovation. Then another one, an IoT based fan. The phone will be connected to the fan, wherein both will talk to each other. Before you come near to your house, also it will switch on and keep you in cool and comfort. So these are all comes under category of innovation. So typical innovation. Okay, let us take a mobile phone. If you want to switch off your phone or start a phone, you can have a hardware switch, and nowadays they come with new innovation for face recognition or thumb impression or some kind of patent, something like that. All these are called innovation. There are some 300 innovations are there in your smartphone. Okay. How to understand basically this meaning of intellectual property rights. I would like to first tell about what is the meaning of right. Okay, simple to understand. Those are new. If you purchased any two-wheeler or any car, you have to register in RTO office. Okay, the area of yours should be registered in a RTO road transport office, something like that. What is the use of registering your car or two-wheeler in that particular office? You will get some rights. What rights? Let us say you park your car in a cinema theater and you went for the movie. When you come back, somebody sits in a car, you can say, "This is my car," like that. Then, if there is any argument, the police person will come and ask what is happening. Then he will ask, police wala will ask one simple question: in whose name it is registered? If it is registered in your name, you have every fundamental rights. Okay. Another example: if you purchased any flat in Delhi or Ahmedabad or Simla, and what happened, you have to register in sub-register office where you register for your marriage certificate, so on. What is the use of registering your flat in that particular office is you will get fundamental rights. What is that fundamental right is nobody should not stay in that house. Only with permission, or you can rent it, something like that. You can stay. Nobody cannot stay without your permission. That fundamental rights you get. Similarly, if you have an idea, if the idea is innovative or an invention, if you properly documented it and filed it in the patent offices, there are four patent offices in India. It is in Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, and Calcutta. Based on your jurisdiction, you have to decide. Okay, let us assume you have an innovative idea. You file properly a document like your home registered document. If you properly prepare a document, submit in that office, in the patent offices, you will get fundamental right. What right you will get is nobody should not think about that idea. Nobody should not use that idea. Nobody you should not use that product or process without your permission. That is what the meaning of rights here. Then, when you talk about the second word called property, uh, land buildings are also property. Whether innovative idea is a property, that question comes. Yes, yeah, typically from iPhone, the founder is Steve Jobs. He had an idea to have 25 equipment in one smartphone. Typically a camera or a torchlight or a radio, like that. Now that company owns as much as US government money. Okay, in world 80% of people are buying iPhone. When they buy, 30% goes to the government tax and remaining goes to the company. They get huge volume of money of amount. The innovative idea is more value than the ordinary buildings or land. Okay, that is what is the meaning of property here. Property refers also tangible as well as intangible. Let us take a laptop or your phone where you can touch and feel, whereas innovative ideas you may not touch and feel it. Okay, so it comes under intangible property. Okay, this property is having more value than the real property. Right? What is intellectual? Any innovative idea comes from any human being, so they called as intellectual. Okay, this is the meaning or general understanding of this word intellectual property rights. Now I'm going to show some basic criteria to get a patent. Okay, if you want to get patent, fundamentally in the patent office they'll ask only these three questions. If you went 100 years before also they were asking these three questions. Even if you go out to patent office after 100 years, they'll ask this fundamental question. Okay, the first question they'll ask is novelty. The second question they'll ask is inventive step. The third question they will ask is what is the use in your innovative idea. Okay, novelty means new to this world. Okay, newness. It should not have been published in any journal or in conference or even local magazine or in Facebook or WhatsApp. Okay, so it should be given first in the patent office. Even if you have a good idea, innovative idea, you should avoid to disclose your spouse. You should first disclose in the patent office. That is what in almost similar meaning of novelty. Those who got PhD, those who got MPhil, without novelty would have not got PhD. Okay, every work has got some novelty. Then the second is invent criteria is inventive step, and it is typically a technical advancement. Inventive step means a technical advancement in a particular product is called an inventive step. Typically, a big camera is integrated in your smartphone. A big radio is integrated in smartphone. These are all the technical advancement. Otherwise, people say non-obviousness. Non-obviousness means simple like that. A person is skilled in this particular field or not, if they're not agreeing this already is existing in this world, then it is called inventive step. What is that typical example? When students approach for a PhD and when they do the first presentation in the doctoral committee meeting, they will say, this is what I am going to do in future for my PhD work. Immediately the doctoral committee members will already this is there in this world, why you are doing the same. That means obvious. So non-obviousness is called the technical improvement or inventive step. Okay, the other one is industrial use. Somebody should made typically what you disclose, somebody should use. If they repeat that experiment, they should get that particular product, something like that. I think the third criteria is very easy for any product. There will be some application. The first two criteria is very critical, especially second criteria is very critical. Inventive step. When a student approach for you for a project work, if you are a faculty member, you should ask basically these three questions: what is novelty in this work, what is the inventive step, and what is the application. If you are doing PhD, you can ask yourself these questions and so on. Okay, these fundamental three questions is enough to get patent. It will answer your patentability questions. Okay, now I'm going to show an example, simple example for some of the intellectual property different forms. Okay, a typical rod was patented. One person folded the rod in for some application. Don't think this is the end of the world. You can also, people are folded like this also. While folding, they say this will hold more paper or more force. It will hold the paper with more force. Okay, now on the right hand side, you are seeing a safety pin, which is 121 years old patent. That means anybody can manufacture this product. A patent product is having life only 20 years. After that, anybody can use that idea. But why I'm showing this one? Because whatever you see in your eyes, in your room, in your office, in the road. Okay, it has went in the form of document to patent offices, some patent offices in this world. Then only it is released in the market. Typically, whatever two-wheeler or four-wheeler you see in the road, it has gone to some RTO office and registered. Whatever flat building or you are seeing, it has went to some sub-register office for documentation, for registration. Okay, similarly, a society should have like this idea: any product which comes out from the industry, first it should be submitted in the patent office. That mentality should be there. It is there. Okay, now another three slides I'm going to explain. If you understand these three slides, you will understand what is meant by IPR and also the entire program today. Okay, once upon a time, we have been using this kind of stamps for cricket. I hope everybody knows cricket and they use this type of stamp. This length, breadth, height, everything has been decided by ICI. Then what happened? But we are not using this kind of stamp because there are some limitation in the stamps. Okay, assume this is an invention. Okay, right now, assume the cost is also some 1,000 rupees, including GST and so on. Okay, now they cannot use because there are a lot of limitation. I hope immediately you may think of this stamp. Okay, now this stamp is consists of some LED bulb, something like that. Okay, one person had an idea. Okay, to come with this type of stamp on the right hand side, what they use now in T20 World Cup also, or in one day international, something like that. Okay, a person comes with an idea. Okay, he went with this product and to the patent office and in submitted document. In the patent office, they asked three questions. Normally, they'll ask only three questions. The first question is, what is novelty in this? They asked. He told that as soon as the ball strikes, when the stems and bales are separated by 1 mm, the light will glow. Okay, that is what the novelty. Then they asked the second question, what is the inventive step in this? He told that the integration of this electronic circuit board, the integration of the LED bulb and a battery for that, then two sensors. But this is metal based sensor. Everything is clubbed inside, integrated in the biles. Since it is a metal based sensor, he has placed metal part on the top portion of the stump. If you see from the front view, this is metal part, whereas this is metal based sensor. When they are touching each other, light will not glow, but when they are separated, light will glow. So this is what the inventive technical advancement. If you see, already in this world, LED bulb is there, electronic battery is there, electronic circuit is there, whereas metal sensor is there. But he has integrated, he has combined this type of combination is not there in this world for some application. The application is the cricket stump. Okay, so basically he made an innovation from the invention, assume this invention, and he made some innovation, and he has answered the three questions. Okay, typically he told this will help to avoid human error in decision making. Fast decisions can take more efficient and accurate. How this stump is important? Because of this stump only we have lost the World Cup when Dhoni was run out given in the last World Cup. This stump clearly shows red color light when he was 1 inch or 2 inch away from this stump. Okay, so we lost the World Cup because of this stump. So that much important this stump. Now my question is, what is the everybody should try to answer. What is the cost of this stump? That is my answer. I'll tell you one thing: the manufacturing cost of this stump is only 12,500. But how much it is sold in the market? Anybody can guess? Please answer. Participants?
Around 25,000, sir.
Very good guess. But manufacturing cost is 12,500. Okay, any others?
Sir, it may be 50 to 60,000.
Somewhat okay. Any others?
Sir, manufacturing cost plus royalty cost plus the margin
No,
they want to keep.
he is the owner. He is only selling.
Okay, sir.
So assume, just assume 12,500 is
1 lakh, 1
manufacturing.
lakh, 1 lakh, sir. Maybe
Okay,
1 lakh.
okay. Any others? Make a guess.
70,000.
70,000. Okay.
Sir, since this is innovative technology, so he can charge anything because he discovered or innovate for marketing scenario, marketing person.
I understand.
He can charge up to 2 lakhs. He can charge 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs because this
Okay.
is a very unique product, novel product.
Okay. 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 Now my question is, I hope everybody has answered. Others, those who answered, please try to answer also next time. Sir, he is selling, the owner of this idea person is telling one set of stamp 25 lakhs. One set of stamp 25 lakhs, but the manufacturing cost is only 12,500. And in a ground, he is selling four sets. That means he is making 1 crore rupee. Where on the left side stamp, without they use fundamentally is 1,000 rupees. And he also put in condition. He says when you purchased for a Bangalore ground or a Chennai Chepa ground or Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, something like that, you should not use in another ground. Okay, then only he will give. Like typically, if KFC want to license something in Mumbai, in particular area, or in Delhi in Karol Bagh, something like that, you cannot start the KFC in some other place. They have licensed you in one particular place. So this is what the price he fixed. But this guy is pricing exorbitantly. Can you manufacture and sell it in the market for 20 lakhs or 10 lakhs or 20,000 or 2 lakhs or 5 lakhs? Can anybody answer?
No, sir.
That's
No,
not
Sir,
sir.
possible,
unless
no, sir.
it makes see when the third application like industrial application, if it is too costly for others to purchase, then the third law, third.
Application is only this stump is used for cricket. That is what the application.
Okay, sir.
Oh.
Sir,
But unless
return
fair
market.
use, like if people cannot afford it, then anyways, there are no buyers for this product.
No,
If
it
the
is.
patent is for 20 years, and then only after 20 years someone can make and sell.
Very good, very good. Very good, very
Because
good.
this is a patented product.
Very good.
And this is exclusive right for the patentee.
Very good.
To sell the product at any cost, even in 1 crore rupees, he can sell.
Yes, yes. He is selling like that only.
And that is why he is having exclusive right for that product for 20 years.
Yes. Can you make it sell it at lesser price?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, the answer is correct. In this world, nobody should not use that idea because he got the patent granted. If anybody use this idea and sell it to the market, immediately you will put a case and stop it. You will get whatever you have earned also. Okay, so that is what the fundamental rights people get. If you got a patent, nobody should not use that idea. Okay, nobody should not make the product. Now it is almost 6 years over, another 14 years. If anybody want to use this stamp and if they want to install in their ground, they have to approach only one person in this world. Those invent the inventor guy. Okay, typically like this. Okay, and the price is a 25 lakhs. Okay, another person telling, oh, if price is huge, you can know. There are rule. Yes, if it is life saving drugs, government can intervene. Otherwise no choice at all. Our BCSA and ICA is a well rich. Okay, they charge you 10,000 for one, minimum 10,000 for an IPL match. There is no money shortage for them, so they are paying like that. So you cannot say it is too much like that. They are taking people from money, and a lot of money comes from live coverage and other things also. So the fundamentally, sir, answer is correct. Nobody in this world should not make this term. Okay, now if you want to buy this term, use in any match. If you want to buy it from the ground, you have to go and approach this guy, pay 1 crore, get. Okay, so nobody cannot. That is what patented. That is what patent means. Okay, right. Next, I hope you got that. Who is this guy? That is the question. This guy is known as Weckerman. He is an Australian. He got this idea when Australia and New Zealand was playing. At that time, umpire taken some 20 minutes to take a decision. So he came with this idea. He developed a prototype and went to Sydney Patent Office and filed a patent. Okay, now assume he is filed only in Australia. Okay, right now you are visiting Australia for a tour and you saw the match and you saw the beautiful working of this stamp. Can you understand the how to make the stamp? Come back to India. Can you make the stamp and sell it in the market? Please answer. Everybody answer.
Yes, sir, we can.
Very
If
good.
it
No, sir. No, we
Sir,
cannot.
it is depend whether the patent is filed only on the Australian treaty or it is filed through the
Now I
PCT.
told you first condition is he has filed only in Sydney Patent
The
Office.
first
But
condition is
when we
novelty,
file
so it
novelty,
loses the. Yeah, if it is
So
already
so
existing.
He has filed in
India.
Australia. You went and
no,
saw
but
the
when
match.
we file the novelty is counted throughout the world.
No, sir,
Yes,
he is
it
filed
goes
in
with
Australia
the
so that we can
application also.
No, 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 don't
he
confuse.
can sell in India.
Don't confuse. Please answer me yes or no. He has filed in
Yes.
Australia. He is filed in Australia. Now you are going seeing the match in Australia, and you come back and make reverse engineering, do the product. Can you sell it in the market?
No.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So somebody say somebody no. Okay, then
Sir, it can be yes in situation number one because patent is a territorial right. If
very
we
good.
find application in Australia, that is applicable only in Australia. If we find throughout, that is in any country like India, so through PCT process, then after grant of patent for permission, it cannot be
Okay, no,
filed
no, no,
again.
your answer is correct, sir. My let others also learn. The first condition I told you simply, he filed only in Australia. You went and saw the product. You want to build that product in India and sell it to the market. The correct answer is yes. Anybody can do it in India. Okay, conditions I told you. First condition is he filed only in Australia. Okay, can you go and apply the same idea in Chennai Patent Office or Delhi or Mumbai Calcutta office? Can you may file it? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
Yes.
yes. The answer is yes. You can file,
No.
but 1 minute. But they will not grant. Why?
Because
Because
novelty is
it's
there.
not
Very
novel.
good, very good. Then now the novelty is clause because they will tell that similar idea is already existing in the world from one person from Sydney or what is Australia have applied similar idea like that. Now have you understand what is meant by novelty?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Now very another question. Now second question. He doesn't want to you to use in India. Okay, then what we do? There are different routes in applying international filing. Okay, there is nothing called international patent because he applied in Australia. Don't think you will get entire world universe rights, something like that. No universal patent, no global patent, no international patent like that. He filed in Australia, he will get fundamentally rights in Australian government as per that government. Australian government can give rights only in Australia, but he want to protect this idea in the India. Why? Because he feels that it is also India is also playing the cricket. So what he has to do, he can choose two route. One is conventional application. I will discuss later. Okay. Another one is PCT application. PCT route. PCT means Patent Cooperation Treaty. Okay. He has chosen PCT route. PCT route. Patent Cooperation Treaty. There is a treaty or agreement signed by some 165 countries. There are certain agreements. Okay, they agreed. Okay, if somebody filed in your country, if they want to file in my country, I will treat them like my country person. I will charge them for country person. He can file in any one language, either English or whatever may be, and in file I will do it my work. Like that, some agreement has come. So what happens as soon as he filed, within 1 year he filed PCT application. Then he decided some countries to file. Can anybody guess what are the countries he would have filed?
Pardon, sir?
Can anybody can guess what are the countries he should have filed this idea?
Those having a membership. Uh,
Very good.
uh,
So he has filed
uh,
here. You can see he has filed almost all cricket playing nations. That means any person want to use this stamp in Australia, not only in Australia or India or Afghanistan or West Indies or in Pakistan, they have to purchase only from this guy. Nobody in this world cannot make this stamp. Okay, that is what the rights he get. Okay, are you clear now? What is meant by rights now? What is the meaning of rights? Whatever the price he fixes is the final. Now, iPhone manufacturing costs not maybe even 20,000, but they are selling for 1 lakh. Okay, can you make iPhone? Can anybody in India can make iPhone or Samsung phone?
No.
Why we are not able to make? Because all these
because of
are
patent.
patented.
Patent.
Okay, now you understand the advantage of patenting. I hope now everybody
Yeah.
would like to have patent, correct?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
patent
sir.
is given for innovative or invention. Okay, innovative idea or invention. Okay. Similarly, there are a lot of technologies patented, very high cost, especially in sports field. You have goal line technology for football, wherein umpire watch will be there. Okay, whenever the ball goes to the goal post, even if it didn't see, an alarm will be given. Okay, so okay, see this is how they do it. They processing in computer. Typically in tennis also, every player can go to review for lines. So whenever there will be some 12 cameras focusing on each line, they'll process it and give you. Even 1% if you touch the lines, it is an advantage. So sometimes it's a game changer. Okay, cup will go based on this technology only. Similarly, in cricket, LBW system is the DRS system. People whether the ball will hit the stump. All these are patented. All these are 12 crores, 15 crores. Patent. Okay, you cannot buy something like that only. But if you have an idea, you do whenever international matches where more people are watching, more money is floating because of the advertisement or live telecast like that. If your idea is there, you will also become rich. Okay, that is the understanding of this particular slides. Now we have seen patent. Okay, there is I would like to now I hope everybody knows Dhoni, is it right? Dhoni is famous for one shot. What shot?
Helicopter.
Helicopter shot. Can it be patented? Can it is patented helicopter shot?
No, no.
Why? It is Dhoni's idea. Assume it is Dhoni's idea. He only first time he hit that six. Why it cannot be patented?
It's just an abstract idea.
No, no. He idea he practiced. No, abstract idea
There
means
is no
patented.
innovation.
It's
Not in
Sir,
Inventive
indus-
step.
industrial
There is no
applicability.
innovation.
Is industrial application machines. It is used in cricket. No, helicopter shot you can use in cricket. Don't think industrial application means only in industry. Inside the industry they have to use.
So these are not products, sir.
Very good. The method of hitting the ball is not patentable according to Indian Patent Act. Okay, the method.
It comes under Section 3.
But no, don't. Other people will fear. We'll talk about section in next week. Okay. ஒன் மினிட் ஒன் இப்போ வெற்றி நான் மீட்டிங்கில் இருக்கேன். நான் கூப்பிட்றேன், 8 மணிக்கு மேலே கூப்பிட்றேன் சொல்லிடுங்க. Then what happens is here you can see in this photo you can have a pattern for this stamp, you can have pattern for this shoe, you can have pattern for this pad, you can pattern for the dress, you can pattern bat, helmet, gloves, everything, because these are all product. So patent is given for a product or process. We will talk about what is product and process later, but the method of hitting the ball cannot be given patented. Okay, right. Once Viswanath Anand came, Kanda Babu, I want to file a patent. This is my idea. I'm moving this coin like this. Nobody in the world not move. Even this move is not there in computer. Please give me patent. Arrange to get me patent like that. I said, you may be intellectual guy in India, but the method of playing games is not patentable. Okay, so that is what the law says, act says, and so on. Right. Now, so far I given only some basics about IPR. Now only I'm coming to the first objective slides. Okay, right. So topic. Okay, this is the component. Various component or different types of IPR. If you take typically one is patent. I told you patent is given for product or process. Okay, Dunlop tire is a product, but if you see CA tire or JK tire, MRF tire also having patent. How it is possible? Can anybody can answer? Every tire manufacturing is having patent. How it is possible?
Sir, maybe the material used and the quality
All are rubber
wise.
only.
Okay, sir. Any like design for grip?
No. Design is different. Patent is different.
Sir, method of composition of
Very good.
materials.
The method processing of the processing method is different. Uniqueness should be brought. Okay, they say if I use JK tire, it will have some radial technology. They will give longer life. That is what advertisement Virat Kohli says. Okay, so everybody is having some uniqueness in their product. Let us take typically example process. For process, I'll give example. Let us assume that you make laddu or Mysore pak. I hope everybody understand laddu.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
of
sir.
okay. Let us assume your neighbors make laddu and they went and filed a patent. The title of the patent is laddu. During the disclosure of the patent in the document, they will say the composition of the laddu, like blah blah blah. They'll write. You want to file also patent on laddu. So what you do, you make another laddu in your home, different laddu, but the composition is different. Okay, then you say my patent life also title is also laddu, improvised laddu something. Then you will write composition. And once again you submit in the patent office, the examiner will ask, what is the difference between your laddu and the existing laddu? You will say, my laddu is unbrokenable. My laddu is very hard to bite. Like that also you can say. And the property is improved. Okay. How it is made? Because of your composition, you have that advantage. Okay, mechanical properties improve like that. Now you understand what is the process. Process means if there is any distinguished difference, uniqueness is there. If you get a different results, then the process can be also patented. Different same component, they both are called laddu only, but they can be patented. Okay, now another one component of IPR is called design. They call it as industrial design. It is for shape. The shape of the bottle. Can anybody guess which company is this shape?
Coca-Cola.
Very good.
Coca-Cola. Yes.
Everybody, as soon as you see the shape of the bottle, you may assume or you may come to conclusion it's Coca-Cola. It is an intellectual property. Now, let us assume Coca-Cola company want to sell the product. They can also charge intellectual property of the design, which was registered in the people's mind. More people are familiar with that, more cost they can charge. Okay, right now the shape of the product, shape or not by drawing in the notebook, you cannot get industrial design. You have to take the real product, real computer, real speaker, real mic, everything. Okay, then you have to take photographs. You have to take 7 photographs: front view, left side view, right side view, top view, rear view, bottom view, isometric view. Okay, this is how my product looks. The isometric view will be published in the journal. Okay, then you can also register shape of the product. Okay, right. Then it called as industrial design. Another one is called, what is M? Which company belongs to M?
McDonald's.
Okay. Everybody knows now, because when you go to US, you drive in a car, if say big M in the road, immediately you will go inside. You will never think of any other product. It is only McDonald's shop. You will go and eat. You will have confidence. Okay. That kind of trademark symbol can be registered under the trademark. Logo. This is a typical logo. Logo and name of the company can be registered under trademark. Okay. Right now, Anna University is there. I have registered as a trademark of Anna University in India. That means, in India, nobody should not start any university name by Anna. That is the uniqueness. Let us assume that you start a company, a software company, and you go to the patent office and register for your trademark. You say, my company name is google.com. They'll say, no. Already that name is existing registered. Then you will say flipkart.com. They'll say, no. Then you will say something like, then your name should be unique. Okay, well, let's say your name is unique and you applied, then you can put TM in the name of the company. And once it is got registered, you can put R. That is the difference between TM and R. But some company they'll maintain TM and so on. So trademark can be registered for name of the company, and logo also can be registered under trademark. Okay, why? Because you get name and familiar. Assume you started a hotel, you get a very good name in the society of the quality of your product, and if somebody starts with similar name and gives substandard food, you will lose your product, you lose your market or lose your customer also. So in order to avoid that, in order to sustain in the market, they give some fundamental rights. That means you have to first register your name of the company as soon as your business starts. Okay, this comes under the theory of trademark. Then there are trade secrets. Trade secret means Coca-Cola has got trade secret. Their recipe is a trade secret. They may not know, many people may not know in this world, and they need not now disclose in the patent office. Trade secret need not be disclosed in the patent office. I hope you everybody knows Tirupati Laddu. Tirupati Laddu is having some trade secret. Nobody doesn't know how they get taste. There are many components like that. No need to tell to the public or to the patent office. They sell the product because of the trade secret. Okay. And then another one is very important one. Another one is GI, geographical indications. Let us say name of the place, Darjeeling name will be associated with the product, Darjeeling tea. No individual cannot do the register. This society or some association can register. Any tea manufacturer in Darjeeling can use this symbol and name, and they can print Darjeeling tea. Let us assume there is an ordinary tea and Darjeeling tea in the market. You will buy only Darjeeling tea, even though cost is higher because of the taste. When the name will be approved, if there is a uniqueness in the taste, that they said that the uniqueness in the taste comes because of the climatic condition, because of the sand. Okay, some uniqueness is there, then they will give this name. Similarly, Nagpur oranges, Kanjipuram sari, something like that. So every place has got some uniqueness. Because of that, many things may change. Which some uniqueness has been brought out, they can register under GI. So these are the various components of but IPR. Okay, right. Now, patent is granted for as an exclusive right. What is meant by exclusive right?
No one else apart from the patentee should use or
Yes,
sell the
very good.
invention.
Oh, the patentee only can make, can use, can sell, but if he is not able to make or sell, he can give license to others to make, then sell. Okay, that is what exclusive right. For how many years it is valid? 20 years only. Patent is given for generally product or process. Okay. Okay. Who grants patent? Anybody have an idea who grants patent? Which ministry?
By the government
Central
of that
government.
country to which he is
Yes.
applying.
Ministry of Trade,
Uh,
Industry and Industries.
okay. Commerce and industry. Okay.
Ministry of Commerce.
Okay. Then it is for invention or innovation. Then in a typical patent, who are called inventor, who are called applicant or assignee. American term is assignee. Okay, and there is Indian term also is there, but Indian normally we call it as applicant. And there are two important terms in the patent: applicant and inventor. In a typical system, in a college system, who is the applicant and who are the inventor? Can anybody can answer?
Applicant
Scientists who
will
invented
be maybe the
the
college or
process or
university, and
product.
Well,
students will be the inventors or faculties.
faculty member and students are called inventors, and if they've carried out work in the university, if they utilize the university facilities, then the applicant is the university. But the same faculty had got some invention in his home with his spouse, then who are all the inventor, who are all the applicant?
Both are
Both
Depends
is
same.
the
on
same.
the faculty, sir, whether he wants to give include college name or not.
No, no,
Otherwise, individually also
no,
he
no.
can be
Ethically,
applicant
they
and
have done
inventor.
everything in home. That is not related to college. They cooked some laddu.
Then college cannot be applicant
Okay,
in that case.
okay.
Both
So
applicant and inventor are same.
very good. So then territory, one professor also asked, territorial right means it's India. Okay, then they will give this patent when you disclose in the form of document. That is what complete patent drafting we'll be teaching about in paper 2. We'll be dealing in. Don't worry. Then 20 years valid. Everybody know it is 20. Okay. What is the exclusive right means? This they will ask what is meant by exclusive right to prevent third party without any authorization. Somebody can make a patent holder, a patentee can make, use, can offer to sell or selling, even import, distributing and licensing. So these are the rights. Okay, there are rights for the patent holder. Okay, these are the rights they can make, use, sell, import, distribute and license. So these terms we have to use in section something 47, something like that. Okay, now I'm showing a picture. It is a typical coffee shop in US. There are 500 patents they are holding minimum. Okay, they are holding 500 patents. A coffee shop in US, a developed country, they are holding 500 patents. In India, no coffee shop is having patent. Okay, right. Now, can you tell me different types of IPR here?
Trademark.
Very good. Trademark. There are two things: Starbucks coffee and logo can be also registered as a trademark. Very good, sir. Next.
Sir,
Industrial
design
Industrial
design.
design rights.
design of the
Industrial
coffee.
design.
Yes, the shape of this can be registered as industrial design.
Trade
Next.
secret.
No, no, they will ask what is the uniqueness. They told simply the uniqueness is they put holes here. Okay, any other state secret? Where is trade secret here?
The taste of or the flavor of the coffee.
The not taste, the composition inside the coffee powders, no, will not be revealed it out. Only few people know in the company, and it is a company trade secret. Okay, so whatever inside this almara, most of them are trade secret. Okay, because of that composition, you get the taste. Okay, compositions are the trade secret. Okay, anything? Patent is there? Patent is
Yes,
there.
sir. Patent is
Yes,
there,
sir.
sir, because they have numbered in
Very
the
good.
drawings
This is a
sub-component.
patent. In this, what is the uniqueness of the patent is they have a sleeve which is made from wood from Brazil tree. This is a hot resistant sleeve. Okay, they have inserted this. I think everybody knows in US they buy a coffee, hot coffee morning, and they will sip it for even up to lunch. But when they hold and when they purchase, it is too hot to handle. So they came with an idea how to handle it hot coffee. Then they came with this kind of a strip or a sleeve, and they've inserted here. So this is what the patented product. Okay, so typical company it is like that. Okay, then some you can ask me, sir, simply tell me what is patent, how to. One person came with an idea of pencil, another person came with the idea of eraser. What third person have done?
Integrated.
Avlodhan, that's all. He has got patent. Okay, sir, I am an engineer, professional. Tell me engineering patent like that. Okay, one person had an idea to clean the fan, automation of cleaning, remote control automation of cleaning the fan. Another person came with an idea of we have heard room spray, but it is fixed in the wall. It will not go to the entire room, big room or center of the room. So he came with an idea of fan spray. Okay, this will be inserted inside the fan with kind of some kind of spray scent, something like that. So they will program in such a way every 1 hour 15 minutes there will be a kind of a spray system like that. Okay, Michael Jackson has one patent. He has had a patent in a shoe wherein he can bend 30 degrees where others cannot bend because they will fall it. Okay, then interesting patterns are there. Here you can see a spoon is there. There is a device, they fit it here, IoT device. If you hold this spoon and if you lift more than 30 times, it will give an alarm to your watch as well as to the phone saying that you are eating too much. So this is one way of controlling your diet. So diet controlled spoon. Okay. Another patents are there in order to avoid snoring. People used a small product on the backside of the men, so when they cannot sleep easily like that. Okay, women have got a lot of patent, lot of advantages are there. Typically this patent is from a college student wherein she uses this as a washing machine as well as a gym cycle, something like that. Okay, this product, okay, carry baby carrier on the front side, back side, all are patented. Even when your child would have, or for your child would have got the Barbie doll, all are patented. Okay, so this all came from the woman side, right? What can be patentable? I told you product or process or any composition, uniqueness like that. Anyway, I'm going to deal with section 3 about non-patentable. To have a better quick review of that introduction section, I would like to say if something against the natural laws, something against Newton law, it is very difficult to get patent. Somebody is having a software alone, it is not patentable as per Indian Act. It should be integrated with the hardware. Typical example, a website of a college or university is only soft computing, they cannot get patent, whereas they can get copyright. Whereas many apps have only soft computing, they cannot get patent. Typically, but if you take WhatsApp, there is a phone symbol. If you click that phone symbol, phone will glow. Then automatically what happens? They got patent in India. So when you integrate with hardware, then it is patentable. Mathematical equations can be written in paper to take copyright, but you cannot get patent. It is not a product. But if it is soft computer, then integrated with hardware, they can get also patented as per Indian. But soft computing is patent in the US. Okay, then business methods, discoveries, okay, some schemes. Okay, before the election comes, a political party will tell this scheme we will implement that. All these are not patentable. It's only a joke or a humbug, not in only in paper. They will not do. So all these are not patentable. Okay, so mere discovery is not patentable. Some things are not patentable that we are going to see in the next week. Okay, but just give an idea. This is for new people. Those are new. They should know also what are not patentable. I hope you learned about trademark. But trademark, there are different types also. I told you name of the company, something like that, label, also can be trademark. And sound recording of a company, let us say if you watch James Bond movie, some sound will come. If you watch Doordarshan, if you start, I hope somebody might have seen long back, you get some sound when Doordarshan starts. So these are all registered under a trademark because nobody should not use. If you make a movie, you should not use James Bond music sound. Okay, these are all done under trademark also. I hope I told you what is TM, what is R. And let us say you are a cleaning industry, urban clinic, they do cleaning job and go. They don't have product. They have people come and clean and go. They use other product, use something like that, then they clean it. A typical hospital also, there is no product, but they use service, the service by using people, and they get, you can register under service marks also. But this trademark is renewable every 10 years. Infinity value is infinite. Till your company is there, it can be registered. Every 10 years, you have to pay renewal fee. Whereas patent is only for 20 years. Why trademark is very important? Because if somebody use similar names, phonetically similar, similar spelling, then you will avoid the, you will get loss in the market. Disadvantage then market. Let us say in the left hand side Sabina is there, let right hand side duplicate Subina is there. If this is only located in a store, you may think it is a Sabina and buy. So they stopped this kind of names or phonetic, something like that. Then another one is industrial design. I told you shape. These are the typical shape. Even if you take 100 water bottles, all will be having unique shape. Why? Because there is a design procedure and they have registered. Whatever you see in your home, even comb also, nails also, went to patent office in the form of figure or document as to register under design. Okay, there are okay. Typically, how this design helpful? Tell me how it will improve my earnings in my company like that. Let us say one person came with a smiley face in the biscuit. Now you keep ordinary biscuit and smiley biscuit. People will take only this because they everybody likes smiley, but they have incorporated this idea in the biscuit in order to sell more. If somebody register like this idea, nobody should not use that idea because you got that idea registered for the first time in this world. Then you can immediately register in every country, something like that. How it can be protected? There is a word in patenting system, IPR system, called infringement. Infringement means, typical example, you purchased any land. Okay, neighbors also purchase some land, but they build a building in your land. You want that building. Neighbors sometimes will come encroach you for 1 feet in your land. They are infringement. They are called infringement. Similarly, Amla came with an idea of inverted U of the top portion of the bottle. Another company came with that idea. They stopped it. You went for a code and say it similarly looks, similarity is there like me. People will mistake that it is Amala product. I got fame and name. It will be spoiled. So stop them. Then they stopped that design. Okay. You can see in smartphone also. You can see iPhone uses round shape of button for opening, whereas Samsung use rectangular shape. Okay, they place the microphone at different places. Okay, all these are there. Even that icons are at the edges, there may be a beveled, some 45 degrees beveled and so on. Small difference is there. Then another important IPR is also their copyright, but you cannot register in patent office. There is only in Delhi. Copyright office is in Delhi. And what is copyright? Okay, I'll tell you simply, understand. You can express and get copyright in two form. One is in a paper. You express everything in paper. You write a book, how to approach patent agent exam, get copyright. Okay, then otherwise you can record it in a CD and take copyright. Okay, let us assume that in music, R.D. Burman or A.R. Rahman, he record everything in a CD and get copyright. Okay, how he does, A.R. Rahman does. Before starting any project with the producer, he will get an agreement. All rights goes to A.R. Rahman and company and so on. Then he will call individual singer, individual musician, drummer, everybody, and he will collect affidavit stating that all rights goes to A.R. Rahman and Co. Then he will write a notes of what to be done. That also he'll take copyright. Then he'll everything he'll record, make the sound, everything in a CD, and went and filed copyright office. It is in New Delhi. What is the use of that is he gets 5 crores per month. How? Whenever any song is put it in the TV channel, any song put in FM radio, if any song is sing during a marriage ceremony function or any troupe, a troupe which sings songs, they do it in any forum, earn money, they have to pay some kind of royalty system in the IPR society. There is a society they have to pay. Like that, he is getting 5 crore per month. You can also take, you can also sing a song and record it in a CD, and you can also send a copyright office. But why you are not doing? Anybody have an idea why we are not doing? You can also take copyright. Why we are not doing? Why A.R. Rahman is doing? Raja is doing? Any idea?
That is
If
their
unless we
profession.
have more listeners and copyright, any if anyone sings a song, already he has a copyright over it.
Yes.
But for
But why you are
only
not doing? Why you are not singing and recording and singing?
So
It
no
is
one
not
need our
profession.
unless we are very famous and market for
No, no.
our
Another
singing.
person answered correctly. What is the answer, sir?
so no one need our songs.
Nobody is ready to hear your song.
Sir,
Okay.
we ourselves never hear.
No, no, no. When to take copyright? Now you understand? Okay. Right. Then, if you written a book, also you can take copyright. Nothing wrong in that. Right now, recently, what happened? India Pakistan match was there in T20 World Cup, and three people were doing copyright against activities. What happened? They last 5 over, they captured in a YouTube live channel and they started telecasting. They recorded also select immediately within half an hour. They got 50,000 views. Immediately, the Star Sports intervened and stopped that because they had the right for that. Okay, right. Now IPL matches, next IPL match, 30,000 crores it has went for live telecasting and so on. But there are some exception in copyright office. Let us assume that you have hold a TV channel. You can show 2 minutes of that clips, not live. 2 minutes important events you can show, like putting courtesy that is allowed. Even if you written a book, nobody should not take photocopy of full the book, something like that, right? As a teacher, you are allowed to take some few chapters rocks and teach students. You should not take 60 copies and do like that. Okay, right. Let us assume that in TV channel also, if they take full song, they have to pay copyright. Whereas if they sing only 2 lines, they no need to pay copyright. There are some exceptions also there in the Copyright Act. Okay, but now there is no much relation between patent office and this is about a separate office looking of that. So copyright you can take for textbook, films, music, broadcasting, sound recording, typographic works, and so on. This is about the copyrights. Okay, right. Where is the office? It is in New Delhi.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
registration of copyright is required.
Pardon?
Registration of the copyright is required.
It is better to record if you have, if you think you will earn money. But fundamentally, what they think is, let us say my GPT has been taken copyright separately. Assume that if I not taken copyright, somebody can use this and legally proceeding. It will take time. Okay, why they are not copyrighted? Like that question come. If there is a copyright already done, legal proceeding will be very easier. Okay.
But as per Berne convention, as
Yeah.
soon as the right.
Yes, yes, it belongs to you only, but you have to show the originality. No, somebody should authorize your originality. Okay.
The other question is that earlier you have given the example of Michael Jackson 30-degree.
Yeah.
So is it not a method?
No, he has got that shoe. In a shoe there is a slot.
Okay.
In the slot, he used to put the rod will come and you'll grip that and you'll have friction and dance. That is that
Okay.
idea.
Due to that shoe.
Yeah. The product is a shoe. Okay, now there is a GI. We have talked about GI. I have some few slides on GI. Whether you check whether your place has come or not here. Your native place have come, something like that. I was looking Simla. Any famous in Simla?
I think Kullu shawls,
Okay.
Kangra
I
tea.
oh, I have now here broadly for different states. Kulu shawl is there, sir. Kati is there. Maybe you may not able to read. I'm also, but for my place, local place, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, I have. They have registered. These are all registered. Okay. But one of the disadvantage, individual company is very difficult to get this. A group or association is easy to get, something like that. Now for participants, I have a question for you all. Everybody should answer. Now I have shown one product in the screen. Okay. Now tell me different components of IPR. What are the IPRs are there in the product?
First, the
Trademark,
name, sir. Name of
design,
Like one by one. Name is logo. The name and logo can be registered as trademark. Okay, correct. Next.
Industrial design, sir.
Industrial design. Industrial design means shape of the cooker. Premier cooker looks like this. Hawken cookers will look different. Very good. Next.
Patent.
Patent. Okay. Now my question is how many patent?
The patent can be for all the subcomponents and integrated.
Very good, very good. Bottom, top, whistle, handle. In a car, maybe 100 patents, more than 100 patents. In a mobile phone, more than 300 patents. So don't think, let us say in a car, steering one patent, okay, gear is one patent, clutch is one patent, door is one patent, wiper is one patent, like that. Okay, are you clear now? So there are right. Now another one IPR is also there. What is that?
Sir,
Copy,
the
copyright.
materials used in the around these to prevent the heat, sir. The
Okay,
coating.
that is product.
Yes.
catalog book.
Very catalog
Yeah,
Catalog
book
user
book.
manual.
can be taken as what?
Copyright.
Copyright.
Copyrights.
So they have expressed how to use this cooker.
Yes,
For
sir.
that they can. Okay, now you got a good idea. I hope those who are listened, those are new and those are familiar, I have given a very good glimpse of what is IPR. You now you have better clarity on IPR. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so whatever you had earlier in the mind, forget it. Okay, now whatever I am telling is the logically, scientifically correct. Okay, do not assume something like that and try to think in this line. Okay, now you understand basic. Now first topic is over, sir. Basics are over. Now you went to file an application in the patent office. What are the forms and all I will tell you later. Okay, once you submit, there is a yearly publication procedure is there. Within 1 month, if you pay amount 2,500, they'll publish. Okay, once they publish, anybody can oppose. That is called pre-grant opposition. When pre-grant opposition will come, let us assume in a college A and B are working together and made an invention. A alone went and filed the patent in his A name. He or she doesn't include B name. B doesn't aware about that. After filing only the B person are aware about that. Then he can go to controller and say, I also involved without my knowledge, they have filed. Please add my name. Like this is what we call the pre-grant opposition. Okay. Now after publication, there will be an examination. Your application will be examined by an examiner as well as account controller. Controller, there are different posts, deputy controller, assistant controller. We will talk about later. Okay, one examiner will go through your work and one controller will go through your work. Two people will go through your work. They will ask how many questions? They'll ask only three questions. What are the questions they'll ask?
Novelty.
Novelty, very good.
Inventive step.
Inventive step and
Industrial application.
Industrial
application.
application.
Application. Only three questions. These are the major questions. Then they'll say whether you're done according to Act or something like that. If you answer these three questions, they will grant. Okay, application will be grant. Once again, it will be published. Why is once again it will be published? After grant, while grant, they will ask you to revise some text, something like that. It is like this. I hope many people may aware. When you submit a PhD, you may submit A4 copy, but after went for external member and they will give some recommendation, some suggestion, you will incorporate and submit A4 copy. A4 copy or A3 copy? Now, those who have done PhD, they may aware. Initially,
A5 copy.
A5 copy. Very good. Now, initially you have submitted A4 size, and later you will submit after revision A5 copy. Same content will be there, some modification will be there.
With some modification.
That is what. That's why they are publishing once again. Okay, publication of grant. Okay, whatever they publish, it is the final document. Whatever you submit earlier will not be valid. This is what the final granted patent documents are valid. They will find infringement with this only. Okay, now A and B went and filed. A filed. B doesn't know about this. B come to know only after the grant of patent. Whether he can oppose, yes. What is the name? It is called post grant opposition. Are you clear now? This is a simple chart which will tell you what is happening in the patent office procedure. Okay, the big chart is there. First day you will not should I should not give you. I should make you to understand simply. So I given this. Are you clear now? This is what normally happens in patent. Okay. Now you went to patent office filed application. Now the question, what are the forms you have to fill? Okay, these are the minimum form. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, 18, 9, 26. Which form is easier to fill?
Form
One.
1.
What is Form 26? What for Form 26? Any idea?
authorization
Very
of the
good.
PA.
An applicant will authorize a patent agent after you became successful patent agent after 3 4 months. If you are applying patent of anybody on behalf of anybody, they will give authorization. At that time, you should ask them to sign in which form.
Form 26.
Very good. Right. Now, form what is for Form 18?
Early publishing. Sorry, request for examination.
Request for examination.
Right. I hope if you have studied in college or university, you may paid fees also. But before exam, have you paid any examination fee?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Similarly, here also you have to pay. At the time of payment, they will ask fill one form. What form number? Examination
Uh,
means Form 18 only. Okay. Are you clear now? Form
yes.
18 should for
Yes.
examination. When to
Yes.
use Form 9? Whether I should use or not?
Publication.
Early.
Form request for
Early
publication is
publication.
Form 9.
Whether it is compulsory or not?
No, not
Not compulsory.
compulsory.
Okay, people may not aware, others may not aware. For others, I'm telling you. Normally, if you submit application, if you don't
Before.
pay any, if you don't pay this extra amount of 2,500, if you don't submit Form 9, automatically after 18 months they'll publish in a journal. There is also journal in patent office. Every Friday it will come. Okay, there will be around 100 patents will be disclosed. Right. If you're not paying any amount after 18 months, but you don't want 18 months to wait, you want immediately to go for publication, then you have to fill this Form 9 and pay 2,500. You will get a request for yearly publication. Okay. Are you clear now? Right. Now, what is Form 2 then?
A provisional or complete
Uh,
specification.
Form 2 is the major critical document. In your college life, you would have done project report, you have done some journal paper or conference paper. Similarly, here the content will be similar to like that, but there is a claims, but it is different. But anyway, I'm telling you, if when I hope those who have done some first journal in their life, they can remember how hard they felt, how much time they taken, something like that. That is like that Form 2. Okay, complete description. We are going to 50 marks is there for this. We are going to learn in paper 2 during paper 2. Don't worry about that, I'll teach you
Sir,
simply.
may I ask a question?
Yes, yes.
Sir, how about the fee, sir? Will you be telling us, do you have any formula?
Yes,
How to
madam. Yes,
remember the
yes,
fee
yes, yes.
for
Why you
each
are
form?
worrying? Why are you worrying? Still,
Yeah, because that's the most
uh,
difficult part, I feel,
because you
sir.
see, I have to take everybody in this group to a level. No, I will
Yes,
tell
sir.
you. Next class tomorrow, I'll tell you. Don't miss my class
Okay.
10 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll talk about tips for remembering the fees, okay, and formula also. Okay, if first day if I tell, they will be worrying too much like that. Okay, I'll teach you. Don't worry. Right
Thank you.
now you understand what are the forms to be filled during the application. Can anybody repeat what are the forms? Form one, then
Form 3, Form 9,
uh,
Form 18,
uh,
Form 26,
Form
Form
26. Yeah.
form. Then form 5 also you have to submit.
Yeah.
That we will deal with next one. Okay. Right. In particular document, in form 2, what should be written inside? You have to write title, field of the invention, background of the invention, prior art, summary of the invention, detailed description of the drawing, claims, abstract drawings. Okay, these are the major content you have to write. For provisional specification, somebody talks about provisional specification. Don't worry, provisional means, let us say, what is provisional application? Sir, I have an idea, but my prototype is not ready. But I plan to do like this. I want priority. I am fearing that somebody may copy this idea. Somebody may also doing parallelly like this. Before that, I get priority. I want to disclose this in a meeting, or I want to disclose in a journal paper. Can I file? Yes, there is a provision called provisional patent, but it is valid for 1 year. Within 1 year, you have to submit the complete specification. During provisional, you can write like a extended abstract. Okay, this is what the uh, complete specification. What is the different here is the claims. Okay, that part we will teach later. Don't worry. Okay. Then you tell me what are the different types of application. You told me provisional application, complete specification. Any other application? Yes, there are convention application, PCT international phase application, national phase application, patent of addition, division application. These are 6 applications are there. I will teach you one by one. Don't worry. I will teach provisional complete. Then I will slowly slow to other things also. But today you should know in the patenting system there are different types of application. If I ask now when to apply patent of addition, somebody will answer. I know somebody will answer, but others get fear. Oh, what is that like that? Don't worry. Well, can anybody answer when to apply patent of addition?
When you
when
have improvements and
improvement.
modifications to
Very
the
well,
main
very, very
invention.
good.
Any modification.
Right. Okay, I have a pen, lower part of my pen alone. Okay, but what happens when I put in my pocket, the ink is spreading on my shirt. So I am going to have a cap. I modified small improvement I made. Then you can apply patent of addition. Then when you have to use divisional application,
When we have in our application two different kinds of a single
Sir,
patent having two different inventions.
okay, and single
like
application.
the patent is a concept where one invention, one patent. But however, if your invention goes beyond that, then you have to
Any improvement
divide
in
it
our
and
product.
pay. Yeah.
No, no, I'll tell you simply. Madam also told correctly because they know basically how to understand, how for others, how to understand, new people to understand. You come with a pen, okay, then you also come with a cap. Both you have done. And what happened in your invention, you add a camera in the cap. You went and filed in the patent office as a single patent application. Okay, here camera will work independently. It may connect to your laptop or it may connect to your phone, something like that. IoT based camera in the cap. Now, but you claimed pen also lower part of the pen and as well as all the cap with camera. Now the examiner say, I won't agree. You apply two application. I found two invention. You are avoiding to pay fee, extra fee. You come with two application, pay two fee. I will correct your, I will examine your application. Then such application is called dividing the application. There may be five also. I'm just giving an example. Dividing, then it is called what application?
Divisional
Divised
applications.
application. Okay, are you clear? Okay, this stump guy, the person Weckerman who had an idea of this now modern stump, he first filed a complete specification in a country called Australia. Are you clear? Then he filed PCT international phase application within 1 year. Same content only, but he will apply different website. Then after within 31 months or 30 months, he has to enter different country, India, Pakistan, like that. Then you have to use this application. So there is an international face application and national face application. I will teach you when I'm teaching PCT. Okay, don't worry. Since somebody is matured people are there, I'm just talking this type of application. For examination, you have to know only complete physication. Don't worry. Okay, now, sir, what is the fees? How much fees I have to pay online, offline? That is also question. If you go to patent office and ask how much I have to pay fee, nobody will not answer. Why? Because there is no one answer for one person. For one person itself, it depends on various factors. They will ask how many pages you have returned, how many claims you have returned, okay, whether you want to pay only for application or you want to pay for yearly examination or you want for publication. All questions will be asked. So don't think that if you go and ask, somebody will answer also in front of nobody will not answer. Okay, but no one answer is also correct. There may be multiple answers. But which is normally how much if your individual name, assume you are filing offline, and that means DD or cash or something like that, you will have to spend 8,900. Online around 8,100. If you are filing individual name in house name, house address, you are cooking laddu in home, your spouse is making new laddu, unbreakable laddu in home, you can file patent. You have to pay 8,900. You are the applicant, you are the inventor. But you are done now in your office, in IBM company or in college. You are all the inventor. Whole team is inventor, and IBM company or college is the applicant. Then how much pay you have to pay? There also now 8,900 or 8,100 online. But earlier it was 45,400. So before that time, I have written a suggestion given. I requested the patent office. There is a feedback. I told that for universe system, it is very high cost. They cannot afford. Why don't you bring it to individual name? Then they brought it. That is what made in the last amendment. That is one of my contribution to the society. Okay, right. Now these are the fees. So based on application, they will say fees is there upon what form. Form one, this fee. In bracket means it is offline fee. Online fee are given here. Form 2 means this fee. Form 3 means no fee. Form 5 no fee, like that. So around 8,000. Then, sir, I got my patent granted. Whether I have to pay renewal fee? Yes. First 2 years no need to pay renewal fee. For another 18 months you have to pay. That means from the third year you have to pay renewal fee. First 4 years, 800 rupees. Another 4 years, 2,400. Another 5 years, 4,800. Another 5 years, 8,000. I'll tell you all this how to remember all these things like that. Okay, but you should know, like your insurance. If you're not paying insurance every year, assume you forget to pay insurance, you will not claim. You cannot claim. Similarly, if you don't pay renewal fee, it will become invalid. Patent will become abandoned. So how to avoid that? There are certain rules and sections we will discuss. You can do online also. You would need a e-mutra, digital signature for that. So all patent agent are having e-mutra, digital signature. If it is a typical patent document, okay. Can anybody tell me how many patent offices are there in India?
Four.
Where? Okay. According
Four.
to which act? Which act?
1970.
Patent Act
Patent Act.
1910 and the
1970.
and the patent rules 2005 both. Okay,
2003, sir.
no, 5 amended is
Hi.
5, 2005 is amended.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, right. The department is industry policy and promotion, and these are the glimpse of what we discussed today. Patent is given for innovative product or process. Design is for shape. Trademark is for distinctive marks or name of the business. GA is for geographical location. Copyright is for artistic literary work, something like that. Okay. Then, any idea which country is leading in filing patent?
China, sir.
US.
China. Okay. Uh,
United States.
United States second.
USA.
USA is second. Uh, some 5 lakhs they'll file per year, something like that. Okay, 15 lakhs Chinese will file. India will file 50,000, 60,000 like that. Okay, we are very less. Why? Because there are lack in patent agent. Out of the 70% is not granted because poor search and drafting. Okay, can you get any idea about which state is having higher more filing?
Maharashtra.
It shows Maharashtra.
Anybody is from Maharashtra? You will have more opportunity there in working for patent agent. Anybody from Karnataka is there?
Yes, sir. I'm.
None, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I know people from Delhi is there.
Yes, sir.
Telangana is there. No. Hungary. Simla is which state?
Himachal Pradesh.
Okay, okay. We have been with family with Simla. Very nice place. We cannot
Yes.
forget. First time parachute driving is there.
Okay.
Okay, and these are the split up who filed startup and who filed natural person, and like that we have given here. There are data taken from Indian Patent Office website only. Which company, which research center, something like that. And any one of your companies here? Okay, I hope in future it will be your company will be okay. And any institute is there? Any from you are from any university?
I
Initially, yes. Initially, they have given importance for number of filing. Then I have returned to patent office that they should not see number of filing because they simply file provisional. After that, they won't do anything. They get a ranking. Then I told granted only like that. In few, actually last year they given some mark for ranking, NIRF ranking, publication 1 mark and granted 1 mark. In future, from 24, I told them to follow only granted. So Indian ranking system will be followed from 21 only granted patents. Okay, so please prepare yourself. I am the nodal officer for South India on BIPO. So as soon as exam is held, I have to give feedback. They will ask me feedback about the question paper, what setting like. I was also member of a board, BIPO board also. So feedback will be given. Okay, right. Then in US there is a culture, but India also now there are a lot of startup company. What is the difference between an entrepreneurship and a startup company? You should know. Everybody may be knowing. I'll tell you briefly. A typical example: if you take fan, in your room there is a fan. Already patented life is over. Anybody can manufacture a fan. You can also start manufacturing. Assume it is 1,000 rupees fan. If you are able to sell it at 900 rupees, you will win the market because you will put in Amazon. People will go for low cost and win the market. After 2 years, another guy, your student will can start a factory and they will sell it for 800 rupees. You have to close the factory. Okay, then what is startup? Those are new. If you have incorporated new innovative idea in that fan, let us say remote control fan or voice recognition fan or IoT based fan. It assume IoT based fan is your idea. You have to register first in Indian Patent Office. Next day you can release the product. You will get fundamental rights for 20 years. Then that company which has got IPR with innovative product can register as a startup company. That is the difference between entrepreneurship and startup. For a minimum requirement for startup is basically filing of IPR and innovation. Granted innovation means nobody cannot touch your market for 20 years. You will get every fundamental rights. Okay, there are some policy. Actually, every country should have, every state should have policy. India have very good national startup policy. Next slide. So I framed for two states policies. For Tamil Nadu also, I have stated the startup policy. Okay, and this is a national IPR policy, which talks about 7 key points. They may ask in Viva of the examination like IP awareness, generation of IPR, legal and legislative framework, administration management, commercialization of IPR, okay, enforcement and objection, and human capital development. Okay, these are the IPR policy. Major criteria I have given in one slide. and who will support for filing patent. Okay, if you have filed a patent, you want to get the money, you can pay, reimburse the money. And lot of company like an NRDC and SIPM. So we are recognized SIPM center and NRDC center. Okay, so we do project for them also, and there are a lot of agencies which helps for filing patents and so on. And these are the agencies which provide money. If you want to start IPR cell in university, already started also, you can take 2 lakhs from UGC and DST. Okay, they'll help you to improve the funding. You can take as a project and buy computer software, paid database, something like that. Okay, we have very tie up with MOU with NRDC, and we are doing some commercialization aspects also. I almost finished my presentation. I would like to end my presentation with a quote. Innovation, okay, startup and IPR will rule the world in future. Okay, I hope our like-minded parties like us, with a positive mind, we have to take to our next level also. Whatever I told is only basics. Maybe for familiar, those who are familiar with patent, they may be bored, but I hope I want to take everybody to one together. So that's what I started with basics. Okay, now I left open for questions. Any question from the participants?
Sir, both the papers will be held on the same day.
Yes, sir. Morning say 10:30 it will start to 12:30. Paper one. I told you no, in paper one you have to go 1 hour, 1.5 hour before. For your center it may not be Chennai. You may be Delhi. I think nearby Delhi. Yes, Chandigarh, Delhi. Yes.
Yes, yes.
You go stay 1 day before. Relax. Don't go night, late evening or early morning and land up in Delhi. Go on day before, prepare before that, then relax, then go to your exam. First time you're going to exam center, have a very good breakfast, go by 8:30 like that. Be there by 8, plan by 8 so that you'll reach by 9. I don't know about the traffic like Bangalore, something like that. Then relax, take water, chocolate, biscuits inside the hall also, no problem. Then start. Which answer you have to start first? Part A, part B, or part C in paper 1?
Not
Sure,
sure.
paper one is in the
Part C.
morning, though, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Very
As,
good.
as
Okay.
you explained in
Yes, yes.
demo lecture, Part
Yes.
C.
What's it? Okay. Why? Because if you lose one answer there, you lose 3 marks. So for morning, you'll be fresh, you relax and take time to answer that. Okay. Then second paper will be from 2:30 to 5:30, something like that. And what you have to do in sometimes in summer they are conducted for us. People will get sweat, so I have taken 4 kerchiefs, 4 towel to keep it below the hand, something like that, so that it will not be wet. Because you don't have time. Who is sitting next to you? The paper is designed for 4 hours or 5 hours. We have to complete in 3 hours. So I will tell you time planning, time management. Don't worry, sir.
Sir, will it be likely in March or April, sir,
I
or before that?
November 15th night you will know. Why
Okay.
you're worrying? Actually, we have optimal time. I cannot say more time or less time.
Mm-hmm.
We have optimal time. 3 months continuously. If you learn, spend at least 1 hour daily. Either you allot time early morning, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, or in the evening. Minimum 1 hour you start practicing now. Okay,
Okay, sir.
then
Yeah.
only you will get success. Without studying you cannot success. Let us assume next week I will be starting chapter. You can also in the same group, you can also discuss about the chapters. You can
Okay,
go
sir.
through once and discuss. Okay, the secret success is I have many of my friends from Delhi, Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore. All we discuss daily 1.5 hour, morning from 5:30 to 7, or in the evening 9 to 10:30. Okay, it is allowed for. Or okay, any other question?
Sir, all the material, I mean, whatever you are discussing here, will you give any notes for this, or we
No,
have to prepare our own
no,
while listening?
no, no. You While listening, in the Patent Act, you underline. Whenever
Okay.
there is any underline, I will put underline the word in the PPT. Okay.
Okay.
Other very important word, cognate, infringement, like that, I put bold, bigger letter. Okay,
Okay,
underline
sir.
immediately. Then in a notebook, in book cards or notebook, you write. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have to prepare write the whole act, not copy. Understand, write the important key points. At least 2 times you have to write the whole book. Okay, don't
Okay.
think it will be difficult like that. Slowly, you chapter wise, section wise, you start. In a
Sir,
way,
and yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
I have prepared. I'll show you next class. In a way, you understand. Okay, I have written 2 times. Okay, I have not written the whole entire sentence like that. Some key points to remember, key issues. Okay, like that.
Okay.
Anything? Any other question?
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
You can ask many doubt.
Sir, sir, what's the difference between the innovative idea and trademark secrets, sir?
Secrets. Let us take. You have in South India, Tirunelveli, Iruttukadai Alva.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a sweet. No, there is a sweet. Only that family members knows.
Yes.
Assume they are selling a sweet in your place, which they make the sweet only that family members knows. They need not disclose in the patent office how to make that particular sweet because they get money because of that secret only. Patent is to disclose how your radio works, how your camera works, how your computer works like that.
Okay. So I have something in my mind. If I have any idea, means can I get the copyright?
If you let us say you have an idea about a story,
Hmm.
you write Ponniyin Selvan 3.
Hmm.
You take a copyright, write in a notebook and take copyright.
Okay.
But you have an idea on a product, improvising the product.
Okay.
Here you have a table, you are sitting in a chair, but it is not moving. You have put a wheel at the bottom. What is that one? It is moving. Assume that is your new idea in this world. You can go for file patent.
Sir, can I answer the question in another take?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, you asked like what is the difference between trademark and innovation?
Yes, ma'am.
So, here in the innovation, you are intending for a patent, and patent is a right granted to you in exchange of disclosing your matter, your secret, whatever innovation, secret matter, or whatever it is.
Okay.
So, you will get a patent in exchange of the subject matter, that is innovation or trademark. However, in trademark you don't have to disclose at all to the government, so
Okay.
it can